Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle, and it's called My Friend in the Mirror by Skojo and Lake. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. We also have Friendliness Mirror, where a cell is considered friendly if its digit matches at least one of the following: its row number, its box number, its column number, or its box number. And the rows are obviously row 1, row 2, 3, etc., all the way down to 9. Columns are 1, 2, 3, etc., all the way up to 9. And for the box numbers, it's typical Western reading notation, which would be from left to right and top to bottom. So this is box 1, box 2 is here, box 3 is here, this is 4, box 5, box 6, box 7, box 8, and box 9. So if the cell matches its row number, its column number, or its box number, it's considered, friendly. Any pair of cells reflected across the marked diagonal have the same friendliness value. Okay. Either they are both friendly or they are both not friendly. I don't know why. It's very weird to call it a friendliness value, but I mean, I guess I would just say that would have basically the same. It's either considered friendly or not, so that's a boolean. So that's basically true or false. It would have basically the same friendliness boolean value, I guess you could say, if you wanted to say value. Because then they would both be friendly or they would both not be friendly, right? So, anyways, that is the friendliness mirror basically says that these. So if this is friendly, then this must be friendly also. If this is not friendly, though, this must also not be friendly, right? So reflecting across this negative diagonal here, the digits that are reflected on either side must have the same friendliness. And we also have index lines and entropic lines. And those are the final rule sets, where on the index line, on a blue line, the digit in the nth cell along the line, starting from the diamond, indicates the position on the line where the digit n appears. So, for example, if this were, say, a 4, that would say 1 has to be in the 4th position here. So, therefore, this would have to be 1, then, if that were the case. And that's an example of how index lines work. And index lines, you can never reference something outside the length of the index line. So this could never have something like 6 or something like here, because it's only size 4 in length. You can only have 1, 2, 3, or 4 possible on each position on a 4-length index line. And we have entropic lines, where every group of 3 cells along on a tan line contains one low digit, which is 1, 2, or 3, one medium digit, which is 4, 5, and 6, and one high digit, which is 7, 8, or 9. So as an example, you could have something like, say, 9, 2, 6 here, and that would be valid because these 3 digits, which is a set of grouped along this tan line, contains one low digit, which is 2, one medium digit, which is 6, and one high digit, which is 9. And that's an example of how entropic lines work. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, these digits are 1 through 4 on these index lines. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has to be 1 through 6, no 7. That's interesting. So these digits have to be low or medium guaranteed. These are low or medium guaranteed. Well, to match friendliness in box 1, you have to be 1, 2, or 3. The box number is 1. The row and column numbers are 1 through 3. So in box 1, to match the friendliness, it can only be 1 through 3. Therefore, where is the 1? The 1 cannot be either of these digits, or it could be here. It cannot be here, because if this is 1, that means this has to be friendly, but that means the rest of the box would have to match, or the digit on the other side of the line would have to match its friendliness, which is impossible. So this can never be, these can never be friendly. How do we color this? The ones that cannot be friendly are going to be gray. This digit sees 1 through 6 definitely along this index line. So this cannot be 1 through 6. It's guaranteed to be 7, 8, or 9. So this cannot match friendliness. It's also a high digit. So this cannot match friendliness here. So since these are not friendly, that can't be friendly. This can't be friendly either. So it cannot be 1, which matches the box number, 2, which matches the column number, or 3, which matches the row number, or yes, row number. So this has to be 4. So this is 4 and is medium, which means 4 cannot be in the rest of the box, and this 4 says 2 has to be in the 4th position. So this is 2, so these can no longer be green. These are low. 2 is here, which means this is not 2 and this is not 2. 2 matches the column number here, so this is good. Let's make it yellow to match, to make, means that that is friendly. So this matches that friendliness. And does 3 actually match? 3 does not match the row, it does not match the box, and it does not match the column. So this has to be 1. So this is 1 and this is 3. That eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the row. So this is not 3 or 4 here. This cannot be 5 or 6 here. If this is 5 or 6, that would force all 3 of these digits to be high digits, and that would eliminate possibilities of having a high digit on this entropy line, which we need to have because every 3 digits on an entropy line, one of them must be high. So this has to be not 5 or 6. This is definitely a high digit here. So we have 2 high digits here, 1 high digit here, which means the rest of the box cannot contain high digits. So they must be 1 through 6. No 1 here, no 1 here, no 1 here because of 1 in the row. No 2 here, no 2 here because of 2 in the row. Okay, so 3 and 4 cannot be in 3 and 4, which makes sense. So there are 1, 2, 5, or 6 as possibilities. This also matches friendliness, but we don't care about that, actually. So we don't care about any, we don't care about any friendliness across the line. These don't match, but they don't match in general. So that matches the non-friendliness there. these digits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are 1 through 7 here. Okay. There's no 3 here. So 3 also cannot be in the second position, because if there were if this were 2, that would say 3 have to be there, which is impossible. Okay. Each group of 3 digits, okay. Maybe we should... Ugh, I don't know if I want to start coloring this, though. So 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Yeah, let's start coloring this one. We'll just choose 3 random colors to color these with. We don't really have much available. Well, we'll try orange, pink, and dark. It's not great, but orange, pink, dark. Orange, pink, dark. Actually, let's make, I guess, this pink, this dark, this orange. So that makes that pink, dark, orange, and that's pink. So pink. So every third digit has to be the same set as the one that you lose, right? So these 3 are the same set. These are the same 2 digits here, so they must be the different sets. Therefore, what digit are you missing, or what set are you missing from these set? You have to have the third one, which you lost. So that's orange. This is dark, pink, then orange, dark, and pink. Interesting. So these 3 are the same set. Huh. That's really interesting. The only ones that are matching friendliness in box 5. So similar to what happens in box 1, right? The only ones that are matching friendliness are, you have rows 1 through 3, columns 1 through 3, and box 1. In box 5, you have rows 4 through 6, you have columns 4 through 6, and you have box 5. Therefore, these are different sets. So they cannot be 4, 5, or 6. You have the same situation in box 9, where you have rows 7, 8, 9 are friendly, columns 7, 8, and 9 are friendly, and box 9 is friendly. So only a high digit can be friendly in box 9. So the thing is, if this was 4, 5, and 6, I guess that could be the case. You could have 5 here, 6 here, and 4 here. Hmm. Hmm. We have 3 pink digits here. That is interesting. That means the rest are orange and dark. Would hmm. Um, these obviously cannot have the same. They cannot be friendly because again, you have only the medium sets digits which can be both friendly, and these one of these is guaranteed not to be the medium set, so this cannot be friendly. So these are definitely not friendly cells here. Similar, well, this is pink and non-pink here. This is pink and non-pink here. So these cannot be friendly either. So these are not friendly. And interesting. So we know we need a friend. We need 5 is guaranteed to be friendly in box 5. So 5 cannot be on any of these non-friendly cells. These are all non-friendly because of the matching. Because these are different sets, these are different sets, and these are guaranteed to be different sets. And the only way you have a friendly cell is if it's only a middle set, which is 4, 5, or 6. So we have a guaranteed 5 here. What do we have here? If it were 4, that would match its row. So this cannot be 4. So we know 4 on this index line can only be in the 5th or 6th position. So this is guaranteed to be 5 or 6. So this is not low, it's green. It could be friendly. We don't know. This could be 6 here. 5 is somewhere on this line. 6 could be here, technically. So if the pink is the middle set, this has to be 5. And this has to be 6, and then that's 4. Right? Because these friendliness have to match, and they're neither. This can't be friendly. They can't be friendly because they're different sets, guaranteed. This has 2 digits here. That's interesting. These are the digits 1. Okay, so 3 has to be in this box. 3 has to be on the index line. So 4 is guaranteed to be one of these 2. We have orange and orange here. The rest of row 5 have to be orange and dark. Guaranteed. Because we have 3 pinks otherwise. So pink, dark, orange, pink, dark, orange, pink, dark, orange, pink, dark, orange, pink. Yeah. We have guaranteed 5 in one of these. 4 cannot be here. 2 can't be here. We have a guaranteed 5 can be in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which does match. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Um, one of these is 4, 5, or 6. The only ones that can match friendliness. Um, 3 cannot match anywhere here. 3 would only match row 3. You could have 4, 5, and 6 possible. Um, obviously the 2 matches. Hmm. 1 can be in the first, second, third, or sixth position. 2 can only be in 1, 2, 5, or 6. 3 cannot be in 2. Those cannot be in the second position. So 3 has to be in the first, the fifth, or the sixth position. Hmm. So we have guaranteed 4 here. We have guaranteed 5 in one of these cells. Okay. So the question is, do these entropies or these friendliness at match these? Um, possibly. If you had 5 here and 6 here, then both of these must be friendly also. Mm. Hmm. So this cannot be friendly. Can't be 2, can't be 4, can't be 5 then. But it could be any of the others. It seems fine. No 5. 2, so 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Um, um, hmm. So this has to be 2 high digits here, and either 1 low or 1 medium. Hmm. 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 Um, oh, that's interesting. We have this scenario. Hmm. We are guaranteed at least one low, one medium, and one high here. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so if 2 is here, that means 1 has to be here. And then this would be a 5-6 pair. That could work. Can this ever be 6 is what I'm thinking of, right? Okay, so if this is 6, how does this work? If this is 6, that makes this 1. This can't be 6 anymore, therefore it's 5, and we have a contradiction here. So no, it cannot be 6 here. That's what I was hoping for. Because if we have 6 here, that forces 1 to be there. This would then be 5. But then the problem is that this digit can't be 1, 5, or 6 because we already have those on the index line. And if it were any other digit, therefore the 3 would have to appear in that position. But this 5 would force 4 to be there. So this is guaranteed to be a low, which means pinks are not low. So this has to be 4 through 9 here. Obviously, this cannot, if this is middle, the 5 has to be here because the 5 can't be anywhere else because then the friendliness would have to reflect across the line, which it doesn't. And then this can't be 6 because that would be friendly also. This can't be 4 because that would be friendly also if that were the case. But we don't know which one actually is matching. Hmm. Okay. If this is 1, this becomes a 5-6 pair here, which forces this to be 2. That would work. This is row 4, column 5, and box 5. So either orange or dark is the low. We're not sure which. Hmm. So these have matching friendliness. Oh. Well, this could actually match friendliness with different sets. It's orange and dark again. If it's friendly, this only matches 3 or 7. 3 or 7, if that's the case. Right? It can't be 3, obviously, because 3 in the row. But it's row 3, column 7, box 3. This would match. It's row 3. So these cannot be friendly. The only way these are both friendly is they're both 7, but they are different sets. Right? Because column 3 row 7 and box 7. So this cannot be friendly. This can't be friendly for the same reasoning. In boxes 3 and 7, the only way you can have friendlies... I guess I should look at that. 2 and 4 are the same also. So the only friendlies are rows in box 2, it's 1 through 3. In so this cannot be friendly, which means 7 can't be here. But that's still a wide variety. Could be 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, or 9. Pretty broad. In box 2, the rows 1 through 3 are there, the columns 4 through 6 are there, and then the box is 2. So only 1 through 6 can ever be friendly. Same with box 4. You have 1 through 6. You have, 1 through 3 columns, 4 through 6 rows, and box 4. For box 3 and box 7, the rows are 1 through 3, or columns 1 through 3 respectively. And then the rows would be, or the row and columns would be 7 through 9 for the column in box 3 and the row. So here, the 4, 5, and 6 cannot match the friendliness in boxes 3 and 7. In box 2 and 4, the high digits can't match. And in box 6 and 8, the low digits cannot match because we have rows 4 through 6 in columns 7 through 9 here. This is rows, and then the box is 6. These are columns 4 through 6 and rows 7 through 9, and then box 8. So you're guaranteed in each box 1 guaranteed friendliness, at least. 2 cannot be in position 6 on the index line. So 2 has to be in 1, 2, or the 5th position. 1 is in 1, 2, or 3. So this cannot be 1 here. 3 is in 1, 5, or 6. 4 is in 5 or 6. Okay. Um, 2 is in 1, 2, or 5. Okay. In each box, yeah, you have to have the 6th, the box number always will be friendly. Hmm. So box 2 and 4, the high digits cannot be friendly. In box 3 and 7, the middle digits cannot be friendly. In box 6 and 8, the low digits cannot be friendly. In 1, only the low digits are friendly. In box 5, only the middle digits are friendly. And in box 9, only the high digits are friendly. Okay. Which means you have you have a similar situation to box 1, right? Where it has there is two friendlies across the line, they have to be that way. Or that way, or that way. Or all three of them could be here, or the 9 is along this diagonal, and then there's no friendliness anywhere else in the box. Um, huh, interesting. So, in column 3, these can only be friendly if they match the box, which is 4. They can't match the column because 3 is already taken. Or they match the row, which would be 4 through 6, which is also a medium. So at most, one of these is friendly, which means you cannot have two friendlies here. And if this were 5, that would guarantee this is 6, and both of these would then be friendly, which is not possible. So this cannot be 5, which means 3 is either in the first position or the 6th position. So 3 cannot be here. Which means we have a guaranteed 3 in one of these two cells, which eliminates 3 in the rest of the column. So that means this can never be 6 because that would force 3 to be in the 6th position, which would be false. If this were 2, so where can you match here? You can match 2 here, which would force this to be 4, 5, or 6. Or you can match 6 here, which would force this to be 4, 5, or 6. So let's see how that works. If this is 6, this is 1. That would force this to be 3. 4 would have to be in the 6th position, and this would be a 2, 5 pair. 6 wouldn't match, so 2 could not match here, so this would be 5, which would force that to be 2. So that's potentially possible. Hmm. 2 would have to be here. I mean, seems okay. Actually, let's figure out what this would be then. So this matches that friendliness. So this is friendly. These two are friendly. These two must be friendly. 4 is not friendly. 5 is not friendly here. That's column 4, row 3, box 2. Row 1, column 5, box 2. So then this would be friendly. This would have to be 5, 6, or 4. This is column 3, row 6, and box 4. So this would be 4 or 6. So far that's okay. We have no 1, no 4, no 5 there. So 6 has to be in the 2nd position, the 6th position, or the 7th position. Can't be in the 7th. No 2, 6, 4 there. No 5, 6 here. And we have a... Well, I guess 6 would have to be here because it can't be... it could be there. 7 has to be in the 1st, 3rd, 5th, or 7th position. So no 7 here, no 7 here. 5 cannot be in the 5th position. It could be in the 7th. So then one of these would be a 6 guaranteed. One could be in 1, 2, 3, 4. So not here. 5, 6, 7th positions. 2 can be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. 3 could be 1, 4, 5, or 7. That's fine. 4 can be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can't be 4. 5 can only be 2, 3, or 7, which is satisfied. 7 can only be 1, 3, 5, 7. So that seems okay. No 1, 5, or 6 here. So 2 cannot be any of these. 4 can't be here. So this has to be... It can't be column 2. Can't be box 4. And both of these are friendly. Which means both of these are friendly. So that would force this to be 6, I believe. Can't be column 2. Could be row 4. Can't be box 4. Or, sorry, column row 6. Can't be box 4. So that's 6, that's 4. Which means neither of these can be 4. So you cannot have 2 or 3 here. It's 1 or 4 has to be in the 1st or 4th cell in column. Oh, well, we had a guarantee anyways. That's interesting. Because 4 had to be one of these two in that situation. So this all kind of works so far. Dang, I was hoping that we'd be able to find a contradiction. No 6 here. Six is here, 6 is here. This is 4, 5, or 6 also. This could be friendly and that could be friendly. That's possible. I was hoping that would reach a contradiction here, but we are not reaching that right now. Okay, well, that's not helpful. What happens if this is 2? Say we have a 2 here. So we're trying to see if we can force a 2 in this position. If that's the case, this must be friendly also. Which means darks are 4, 5, and 6, because the 3 doesn't match the column, because we have a 3 in the column. It could be row 4 or box 4, so this would definitely have to be 4. So darks would be medium. So this would have to be a 5, 6 pair here, which means this cannot be 5 or 6 because of the 5, 6 pair in the column, which means this would have to be what? 4 because it can't be 2. That would mean that 5 is in the 4th position, so this is 5. So no 4, 5 here. No 2 here. That leaves this not as 5, so this is 6, which is friendly, and that contradicts that. So we know 2 cannot be here. So this becomes a 1, 5, 6 triplet here, which eliminates 1, 5, 6 in the rest of the row. So the rest of the row must be 2, 7, 8, and 9. Interesting, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the box. We know one of these has to be a 2. If we had a 2 here, this would have to be friendly. It's in row 4, box 4, and column 2. So this can never be friendly, which means this can't be friendly, so this can't be a 2, which means we are guaranteed 2 has to be there, and it's not green, it's low. This is 1, 5, 6 as a triplet, which eliminates 1, 5, 6 in the rest of the index line. So this cannot be 5 or 6. This has to be 2 because this can't be 2 anymore. So this is friendly, which means this is friendly. It cannot be column 2, box 4. It has to be row 6. So this is guaranteed to be 6 here, which eliminates 6 in the rest of the column. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 3. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 4, which means 6 does have to be in the 4th position here to match that index line. So this is not low. This is medium. This 6 eliminates 6 here. So this must be low, and this can't be low here. 2 forces that to be a 5. So this does not match friendliness, which means this doesn't match friendliness. This matches friendliness because it's the 6th column. This is also 1. So yeah, I was trying to figure out ways that this could, So therefore, this matches friendliness. This also must match friendliness. Cannot be column 3. Can't be row 6. It has to be box 4. So the pinks are the medium, which forces this to be 5, 4, and 6 because these are not friendly. These are not friendly. That means there's no 5 here, no 5 here. Remaining digits in box 2 are 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have a 4 here, which eliminates 4 in the rest of the column. We can't have 5, 6 here. We can't have 1, 4, 5 here. We can't have 2, 4, 6 here. So 6 cannot be in the 7th position, so this can't be 7. We are guaranteed a 6 here. We have guaranteed a 4 in one of these 3 positions, so it cannot be in the 7th position. It is guaranteed to be 1, not 2, 3, 4, or 5. And it can't be 5, so it has to be 1 or 4 here. So we're guaranteed one of these is 4. We're guaranteed one of these 3 is a 3, so 3 cannot be here. 3 is in the 1st, the 5th, or the 7th position on the index line. 1 can be in 1, 2, 3, 4, and not 5, and 7. Okay. So we're guaranteed 1 medium digit here. So this is also medium. This is medium, and it's 4, 5, or 6. Which could be friendly. 2 matches, 6 matches, 1 does not match, so none of these are friendly. These 2 match. I don't think anything else can match, right? 4 would have to be column 4. 5 would have to be column 5. Row 1 would have to be row 1. 3 would have to be row 3. So that means none of the rest match. So none of these can match. Interesting. Hmm. Let's just remove the orange and dark here. They're really kind of unnecessary. We just need to figure out 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. And the rest of the row. No 3 here, obviously. We have a 3. Remaining digits in box 5 are 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. No 1 here, no 2 here because of 1s and 2s in the column. This is friendly, obviously. None of these are friendly. 4 cannot be here. We are guaranteed a 6 has to be one of these 3 cells. That doesn't really tell us much. um... Six is one of those two. 2 can be in the first, so 1 can be in 1, 2, 3, 4, or 7. 2 can be in 1, 2, 5, 6, or 7, so it can't actually be 7 there. 3 can be in 1, 5, or 7. 4 can be 1, 4. 5 can be in 2, 3, or 7. 6 can be in 2 or 6. 7 can be in 1, 3, 5, or 7. Okay. Remaining digits in column. Let's see. Column 5 are 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh. Where is the 6? The 6 has to be in row 4 in box 6. So one of these 3 cells must be friendly, which means one of these 3 cells is friendly. Well, can 1 and 4 could be friendly. 2, 3, or 7 does not match row 8, column 4. So one of these 2 could be friendly because of column 4. They don't match box 8, so that doesn't work. And it could match here for row 7. But these are row 7, 8, and 9. So this is not friendly here, which means this is not friendly here. So this cannot be 6. So 6 has to be one of these 2 digits there. These are low or medium. We're not sure which. This is low or high. So 6 matches one of these 2. We need a matching 8. So one of these 4 is friendly, which means that would mean it's one of these 2 or one of these 2. Hmm. Four is guaranteed to be one of these 3. Hmm. This is 2 or 6. That does row 8, column 5, and box 8. So this is not match. This is not friendly, which means this is not friendly also. So this cannot be 8 because that would match column. Obviously, there's no 6 possible there. This would be cannot be column 6, cannot be row 9, can't be box 8. So this is not friendly either, which means this is also not friendly. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, but no 9. Okay. 4 could be friendly because of the column number. We have a guaranteed 4 in one of these 3 cells here. So the problem here is we don't know. You could have a high here. You could have a medium here. Huh. 5 can't be here. This could, though, be 5, 6 as a pair, right? In which case, we are not guaranteed any medium digits here. We know none of these could be 5 because we're guaranteed a 5 in one of these 3 cells. But that doesn't really tell us very much. One is one of these 3 digits here. Oh. Interesting. That means we're guaranteed one friendly cell here. So one of these 3 cells must be friendly. It has to be high. And so it must match 7, 8, or 9. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This could be 4 and 6 there. That is possible. 4 would be friendly. That would force this to be 7 and 4 here. 4 matches the column, 7 matches the row. And then that would be 1. Hmm. Hmm. This is kind of difficult for this part. Hmm. So the 1 would be friendly here. It would match a 7, 8, 9 friendly there. We have to have a 3 somewhere also match. Again, so this cannot match the column. This cannot match the column either. This can't match the column either. Interesting. So then all of these, none of these can match the column. So if they are friendly, they must match a high digit. Because rows 7 through 9 work, but none of the columns work. And we're guaranteed 2 of them. Therefore, we can only have at most 1 friendly cell on the entropic line. So one of them has to be friendly outside of the entropic line. And we could have a 3rd friendly here. Hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 7 could work. So we don't have any information there about friendliness. Well, we know this is also 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So is this. Can't be 3. 1, 2, 3. No 3. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. This cannot be 7 because then that would match its box. And then would be friendly, which would force this to be friendly, which doesn't work. Hmm. 4 is not friendly. Yeah, I'm not sure the green blues are actually helping very much now. So let's remove the greens and the blues then. I guess the reds. Because now what matters most, I mean, these are nice to have, but what matters most then is the friendliness, right? We know 5 is one of these 3 cells. Four. Okay. 4 also has to be in row 4 in box 6. And that's also going to be friendly. So this has to be a 4-6 pair, and they're both friendly, which means both of these are friendly. Well, this is only friendly if it's 4 to match the column, because it can't match the row 9, can't match the box 8. So this is 4, and this cannot be 4 anymore, so it has to match the row, because it cannot match the box, can't match the column. So this must be 7. So that means 1 is in the 7th position, 4 is in the 4th position. That's fine. That eliminates 1 from the rest of the index line and 7 from the rest of the index line. So 5 is guaranteed to be in 2nd or 3rd position, which means 5 has to be one of these two, which eliminates 5 in the rest of the column. So this is 4, 6 as a pair here. And they're both friendly. Okay. We have a guaranteed 8 matching here. 5 cannot match the row. So it has to be a high digit that matches, because those are the only ones available now to match in box 6. And we are guaranteed one with an 8. Hmm. 4 cannot be here. So 4 has to be one of these two. 7 can't be here. 7 cannot appear on this index line again. So therefore, this must be 5, which makes this a 3, because that's saying 5 has to be... 3 has to be in the 5th position. So there's no 5 there. We are guaranteed a 1 on this entropic line. If this were the low, it has to be 1. Therefore, 5 has to be one of these two digits here. One cannot be here. It's 7, 8, or 9 then. So one of these two. 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of the column. So this cannot be 7 anymore. Where is 2 in column? A 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the column. We have an 8, 9 pair now, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the column. So this is 1, 2 as a pair, which eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the box. Okay. We have an 8, 9 pair, which eliminates 8, 9 in the rest of box 2. So this can't be 8 or 9. It's 7, which makes that a 3. That eliminates 3 from being in row 1. 7 eliminates 7 from the rest of row 2. Okay. How do I... this is supposed to be 5. I don't know how I got 2 there. We have a 7 guaranteed to match. We have 1 and 3 matching here. 5 does not match column, row, or box, so this is not friendly. So this is not friendly to match the mirrorness. So this can't be 9, because that would be the column number. Oh, we know orange is low. So all the oranges are low, and all the darks are high. Well, that leaves that as a 2 here. This cannot be 1, 2, or 3. It's 7, 8, and 9. No 2 here, no 7, 8, and 9. This is a low, so it's a 1, which means you cannot have 1 or 2 here. We have a 6, 7, 8, and 9 quadruplet in column 3, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column. Therefore, this is 2, and that's 6 there. That eliminates 6 here, and 6 here. 2 means neither of these can be 2, so it's 7, 8, 9 as a triplet here. This is 6 guaranteed here, which eliminates 6 in the rest of the box. 7, 8, 9 as a triplet here. 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 7 here. It's 2, 8, or 9. That leaves this as 5. 8 or 9 is a possibility. You cannot have 2 here. You can't have 7 here. Yeah. Okay. 1 and 3. Okay, so we can remove the blueness now. We can remove the reds. Oops. Remove the reds. So that we try to match friendliness. This is not row 6, column 7, or box 6. So this is not friendly, which means this is not friendly. So 8 cannot be here. You have 7, 8, or 9 there, so both of these could be friendly. 2 does not match column. It's column 3, row 8, box 7. So that's not friendly, which means this can't be friendly. So it's not row 8 or column 8 there. Jeez. Still pretty convoluted. 1 eliminates 1 in the rest of the row. Remaining digits in box 6 are lots. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. This cannot match. Cannot be 3 because of 3 in the row. Cannot match because this cannot be friendly, I should say. So this can't be 8. Okay. We have a guaranteed low here. So this cannot be 4, 5, or 6. What can this be? Can't be 2 or 3, so it's 1, 7, 8, 9 there. What digits can this be? Could have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. 1 does not match. So this is column 2, row 8 in box 7. So for this to be friendly, it's 7 or 8, but that could be totally fine. Remaining digits. This cell. Let's do remaining digits in row 1. We have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. One of these. Remaining digits of row 6, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Which doesn't match anything. Box 4 is 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. No 2 here. because of 2 in the column. No 3s here because of 3s in the row. Interesting. Remaining digits on column 1. No 1, 2, or 5. So 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 4 here because of 4 in the row. No 3 or 6 here because of 3 or 6 in the row. Where 1 has to be one of these 2 digits here. This digit cannot be 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6. So this is 3, 7, 8, 9 here. It's going to be 1, 3, 5. No 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is guaranteed to be a high. That means these other 2 friendlies have to match the 1 and 3 being friendly here. So there's no other friendlies in that box. Because the only friendlies that match here are only high digits, because column 1, column 2, and column 3 are eliminated for being friendlies. Therefore, this can't be 7. This can't be 8, and this can't be 9 to match the friendlies, because the only friendly digits in that box 3 are 1 and 3, because you're guaranteed they have to be friendly for the row 1 in the row, 3 in the box. Okay. This is kind of convoluted. These 2 digits have to be 1 here and then 1 here. It's not very helpful. This is column 2, row 7, and box 7. So this is never going to be friendly, which matches that. So 3 cannot be here because that matches the box. It's row 2 and column 7, so that's fine. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the row. That's column 1, row 7, box 7. So this is not friendly either, which means this can't be friendly, which means it cannot be 1. So one of these has to be a low. So we have a guaranteed 1 here, a guaranteed 3 here. So if this is 3, this can't be 1. So both of these would have to be friendly. Or if this is not 3, we need a 1 here to have the entropy line work. And therefore this would be 1 and 3, which would force both of these to be friendly. So either both of these are friendly or both of these are friendly, which means both of these are friendly and both of these are friendly there. Well, okay. Remaining digits of row 8. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Remaining digits of row 9. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 2 here because of 2 in the column. Okay, if both of these are friendly, it's 7, 8 as a pair. If both of these are friendly, it's 7, 9 as a pair. Okay. Does that tell us anything? Not particularly. Um, Remaining digits of row 7. We have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. No 2 here because of 2 in the column, but everything else is kind of up for grabs. Hmm. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the box. Okay, that's not that helpful. Um, hmm. Hmm. So this is guaranteed to be a middle digit. That doesn't really tell us too much. Hmm. Mm, hmm. 4 is one of these 2 digits. 6 has to be one of these 2 digits here. That seems fine. Ah, wait. This can't be 4. If this is 4, that forces 6 to be there, and you'd have 2 medium digits in this set of 3 digits on the entropy line. So this cannot be 4. Which means 4 has to be here. That eliminates 4 in the rest of the row. This then is no longer friendly because it doesn't match the column 1 box 7 or row 8. So not friendly, which means this is not friendly, so it's not a 1, which means it's 5 or 6. That means where is the 1 in row 1? It has to be here. So it's friendly, which means this has to be friendly too. This can no longer be 3. So whereas the 3 in box 3, it has to be here and is friendly. So that matches that. This can no longer be friendly here. So then that matches the friendliness here. This then has to match either the box, which is 7, or the row, which is 9, because they can't match the columns. So this becomes a 7-9 pair. Here, that eliminates 6 here as a possibility. Also eliminates 7 and 9 in the rest of the box. This can't be 9, it's 8. No 7, 8, or 9 there. It's 1, which forces this to be 6. That leaves this as a 3. So no 3 there. 6 does not match. 1 does not match. 7 and 9 do not match in the rest of the row, so no 9 here, no 7 or 9 here. That 1 3 pair eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the column, so no 1 3 here, no 1 3 here, no 1 here, no 3 there. 1 eliminates 1 in the rest of the row, so these can't be 1. Okay, this is 7 9 as a pair. Uh, 3 is one of these two. 9 is going to have to be one of these 6. Okay, so these are... So this still could be 8. This could be 8. This could be 8. 8 eliminates 8 in the rest of the column here. So 8 has to be one of these 3. 8 eliminates 8 here. This is no longer matching the column 5, the row 7, or the box 8, so this is not friendly, which means this is not friendly, so this can't be 7 to match the column. So where is 7 then in column 7? Can't be here, because those would have to be friendly, and they can't be. Can't be here or here because of 7 in the row, or 7, 9 pair in the row. So 7 has to be here and is friendly, which means this has to be friendly to match the mirror. So this is guaranteed to be 7, 8, or 9, and it must be a 9 then, which eliminates 9 in the rest of the box. This also eliminates 7 in the rest of the box. This can't be 9. This becomes a 5, 8 pair here, which eliminates 5 and 8 in the rest of the box and row. So this can't be 5 or 8. It's 9, which makes this 5, makes that 2, makes that 8. This is friendly, so that forces this to be friendly here. And the only way that's friendly is if that's a 9 to match the column, because the 5 and the 6 are taken for the row in the box. 9 does not match row 8 or column 6 or box 8. So this is not friendly, which means this can't be friendly. So again, this has to match the... has to be matching the column, so that's 9, which makes this 8. We have a 1, 3, 4, 6 triplet or quadruplet in column 7, which eliminates 1, 3, 4, 6 in the rest of the column. Actually, this 2, 3, 6 triplet eliminates 2, 3, 6 in the rest of the box, so this can't be 2 or 6, it's 4. This can't be 3, 4, 6, it's 1, which makes that 3. That makes that 6, that makes that 4, 6 there. No 3 here, no 8 or 9 in the rest of the box. 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2, which makes that 3. 2 eliminates 2 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 2. This can't be 4, 6, so it's 5, which leaves this as a 9. That makes that 7 and 8. This has to be entropic line, so this must be a middle digit. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6, which makes that 4. 6 eliminates 6 here, and 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 7, which makes this 9. It makes that 6. 7 and 8 eliminates 7, 8 here, so it's 9, which eliminates 9 in the rest of the column, so that's 7 and 9. 8 cannot be here because none of these are friendly. So these can't be friendly, and this, if this were 8 here, it would be friendly. So this would be 5, that's 8. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 7. Also, we have the 8 here, eliminating that possibility. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 2. No 2, 7 here, no 2, 7 here. It's a 1, 5 pair. 2 and 9, 2, 8, and 9 eliminate 2, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 8 or 9. So this is 7, which makes that 3. No 3 or 7 here, no 7 or 9 here, no 7 or 9 here. It becomes 5 or 8, or 5 or 8. No 7 or 9 there, so that's 5 and 8 there. 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 7 or 8. 8 eliminates 8 here, so that's 9. There's no 9 here. 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 8 and 7. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 2 or 5. Hmm. Okay. So this 3 says 1 is in the third spot. 4 says 2 is in the fourth spot. 1 says 3 is in the first spot. 2 says 4 is in the second spot. 3 is in saying 1 is in the third slot. 5 is saying 2 is in the fifth slot. 1 is saying 3 is in the first slot. 6 is saying say 4 is in the fourth slot. 2 is saying 5 is in the second slot. 4 is saying 6 is in the fourth slot. 7 saying 1 is in the seventh spot. 2 is saying 2 in the second spot. 5 is saying 3 in the fifth spot. 4 is saying 4 in the fourth spot. 3 is saying 5 in the third slot, and third slot, and 6 is saying 5. 6 is saying 6 in the sixth slot. I don't know how to differentiate these two. Um, 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 8 and 9. Okay, maybe that's it. 8 eliminates 8 here, it's 5 and 8. 5 eliminates 5 here. Okay, there we go. So that's 2, which makes this 1 and 2 here. That eliminates 1 here, so it's 5 and 1. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 5, which makes this an 8. And that's a solution. Yep, hard sounds about right. It's definitely pretty difficult solve. Very interesting, though. Very interesting logic behind this. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just, I mean, very interesting use of the index lines with the entropic lines, right? It was very restrictive. More restrictive than I thought it would be, actually. Hmm. And yeah, it was basically all based off of the friendliness mirror, of course, because otherwise you weren't going to get very much information from the entropic lines and the index lines without that friendliness. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.